Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lam delivers. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet goes short. That's good play. Seedorf. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Great vision. And he plays one through. Oh, super ball. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. And he's intervened well there. Nesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, sweet feet. Nice interception, well timed.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lam.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Seedorf. Bayer Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mbappe! Well read, and the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes. Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Lam is onto this. Real chance here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control. Davids. And it's Seedorf. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Davids. And it's Rooney. Pull it. Oh, nice touch. Pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Over over to the left. Davids. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now Seedorf. That's very neat. That's going right the way across. Tries a shot! Yeah. And it's Kaka. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney. And here's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. He's cut it out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Yeah.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rooney. And this is Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Now Ibrahimovic. And it's Kaka. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And this is Hullet. And he's straight offside. Rooney. Now it's Hullet. And it's Rooney. Oh, good take and a good air. Header! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from him.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kaká gets through on his own. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Hullet.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rooney. Fletcher. And here's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Odo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn.
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Makalele providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Rooney.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Kaká. And it's Ibrahimovic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And now,
Bellingham voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
in wishing our birthday boy
Terrific recovery, a really fine... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clearing. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Seedorf. Lahm threads one in. Lahm plays it right in! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And this is Paulette. And that's gone loose. Out towards the flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Yeah. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Puskas. Puskas! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Kaká, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Kaká. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Otto plays it short. And it's Kaká. Fletcher gets a foot in here. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Pullet. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Seedorf. Lam picks it up out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Puskás does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Pullet looking to get on the end of this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rooney. Pirlo. Costa Curta. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Seedorf knocks it into, tries a shot!
Esa.
Well taken goal. Finally the Cruisers back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Veron. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 minutes has been
Rijkaard
indicated.
gets good distance on it. And it's Kaka. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rooney. And this is Pullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, that's neat. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please
It's
join
been a
me
decent
in
45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
So we're into the second 45. Mbappe, Kaká. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pirlo. And Rooney. And it's Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Nuno Mendes engages and forces him off the ball. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. top shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. He's one-on-one, surely! Goes for a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam go into the lead. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Darren Fletcher. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Yeah. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's on it. Can he get away? He's played it back. Yeah. And it's Makalele. Now it's Mbappe. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Pullet. And here's Ibrahimovic.
well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Puskas. And he's picked out the run. Makalele. So much time and space here. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Very much into the last knockings. Veron.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Oh, super ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kaka. Veron. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And a quick reminder to
Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. And it's made its way to him. Great ball, shot, goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they can counter here. Makaleli. Kaká. Ibrahimovic. And the finish!
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lam, and he's managed to get free. Tossed to the back post. Expertly put out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. Odo. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Davids, this looks promising. Over to the left. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Veron. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Davids. Baron. And it's Makalele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, what a spin chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Kaká receives it in a wide position. Van Nistelrooy. Kaká! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Nistelrooy. He has found a way through. Hasselhoek can place it forward. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Pullet. Seydou. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Lam. We've seen that already. Used a certain sixth sense. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fletcher cuts it out. That's been slipped through. Now this could be a great finish! Rooney. And it's Davids. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Ibrahimovic. Makalele.
Yeah, they're looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Kaká. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Pullet. Lovely bit of skill. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Designated areas within these
Vietnam in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! It's Rose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this is a great position. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayer Leverkusen really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Yeah. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. That looks a decent ball. Baron. Well, played right into his path. Davids. Now it's Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Great shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are further.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. And it's Rooney. Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's come loose.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Gullit. Otto makes the interception. And here's Rooney. Good ball, good take. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2. Gullit with the short one. It's a mighty effort. He scored. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Whistle's gone. Now then. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Kaká. Veron was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's clever. Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. Veron. And here's Gullit. Looking for the run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The most accurate pass. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good looking ball. Looking for options for movement.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, super fine. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yeah. That's a good ball out wide. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Veron. Kaká. Kaká has created one goal already. Davids. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Rooney. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lam. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
2 added minutes
Great
has been
vision.
indicated.
Might be danger here. Baron. And now the breakaway. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's through here. Picked out with a shot! Goal! 3! He is flying! A vast press! And that's that. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun.